Need some reading material? It is book day, episode number 31 of the Top 5 Scope. Joel Comm here with you, your host for the show, where I decide what the top 5 is going to be for the day. Yesterday's was kind of silly. Episode 30 was about the top 5 I fart media mentions. Very entertaining, very explosive. Today's is a little different. Today's top 5 scope is about the top 5 books that you need to get your hands on now. And they're all sitting here. They're in a stack on my desk, and I'm like, I've got to get to each of these. And so with no further ado and proper shout outs, take notes, because here we go. The first book that is here that I received yesterday from my friend Drew Nizer is called The CMOS Periodic Table, a Renegade's Guide to Marketing. This is a multi-author book where Drew has done a fantastic job of bringing together CMOs from major companies. Like, let me just give you a few here. We've got Jeff Hazlett in here. We've got Bob Kraut from Papa John's. We've got Wendy Newman from AMN Healthcare. We've got Antonio Lucio from Visa, and the brand names that continue in here: J. Crew, Macy's, Dunkin' Donuts, Philadelphia 76ers, Sprint, MasterCard. And what Drew has done is actually, it's really creative, because he's created a periodic table of elements, only it's not your regular periodic table of elements. He's broken down the elements of marketing into basic elements, internal elements, transitional trends, volatile factors, Silicon Valley noble pursuits, and inherent fundamentals. And then under each one, you can see that he has elemental names. S, for example, is for strategy. EE is for email efficacy. GG is for going green. And AI, always innovating. This is the book right here. Drew Nizer is the guy. By the way, I'm showing this all the way around, not just here on Periscope, because we're on Meerkat and we are on Facebook Live at the same time. So the CMO's Periodic Table, a Renegade's Guide to Marketing. Drew Nizer, number 1 in books you need to read now. Number 2, not so much a business book as an inspirational book. I've known this guy, probably 8 years now. And I had the privilege of doing his first webinar with him, which introduced him to the world of webinars. He is a motivational speaker. He's inspirational. And his new book just hit the New York Times best-selling list. I'm talking about my buddy Lewis Howes and his book, The School of Greatness. Look, this guy... nobody is the next anybody, right? Everybody's unique to what they are, but if there was going to be somebody who has the potential, and I believe he will, inspire as many people as Tony Robbins has, this guy is it. Lewis has been working tirelessly to do his podcast and then to get this content out, and he has been on a 15-city book tour, packing out places. I was at his book signing here in Denver, and I've never seen such a fantastic signing with so many people coming out to meet him, to listen to him speak. Lewis is going to be on some massive stages, and this book will inspire the crud out of you. You on Periscope, if connection here is good, give me some hearts and please share with others. And hi Facebook, hi Meerkat, good to see you. So number 2, School of Greatness, Lewis Howes, get it. Number 3, This guy, I love him. Every time I see him, I'm just so happy to. His name is Shel Israel, and he is a prolific author, super smart and super kind, and his new book is called Lethal Generosity. The subtitle, Contextual Technology and the Competitive Edge. Robert Scoble wrote the foreword, and my copy is autographed. Maybe you can get yours autographed too if you get the book. And this book... Shel is very analytical, and in this book what he does is he explains how technology and the social changes that we're experiencing via social media, they're making companies are losing control of their brands because customers are getting more empowered, especially via social media. Overall, what he does is argue that this shift in the power is good for businesses if they know how to leverage it. So Lethal Generosity, it's 124 pages. It's a quick read, And there's Shell on the back right there. So tell Shell I said hi and gave him a shout out. Number 3 book you need to read now, right here, Lethal Generosity. It's lethal. Okay. Number 4 is a book that just arrived today. You can't have a physical copy yet. I can. It's mine. I have a uncorrected proof for limited distribution. It says so right there at the top. And this is from my friend Jay Baer, a highly anticipated book that is called Hug Your Haters, subtitled How to Embrace Complaints and Keep Your Customers. And this is, it's not a final copy yet, so it's not as beautiful as it's going to be, but Jay looks good inside of it. And you can actually go to hugyourhaters.com right now and pre-order a book, and I think you get early access to the ebook version of it and perhaps this community. And this talks about, I mean, it's exactly what it says. Complaints from your customers can actually serve your business and help it to grow. It's not a bad thing when somebody's complaining if you know how to listen to them. And I know that that's the premise for what Jay promotes in this book that is all about customer service. And I told Jay that when I got the book, I was going to hug it. And I don't hate it. I like it. I like it a lot. And thanks, Jay. I can't wait to dig in. I think this is going to be one that you all are going to want to read. And then, number 5 in the top 5 books that you want to read now, this one also just arrived. And this is the most beautiful. No offense to any of my other fellow authors, because this is all great content. But the design on this book matches what the book is all about. So that's for a reason. What am I talking about? I'm talking about Brian Solis's new book, X. It's a hardcover. The subtitle, The Experience When Business Meets Design. It talks about how important designing experiences are. It's not just about the product or service that we offer. People don't buy that. They buy experiences. And this book in itself is a full color, lavish experience full of illustrations, pictures. I like picture books. They're quotes, stories, examples. This is good stuff. I believe if Brian already hasn't hit New York Times list with this, then he would and he should. This is one to get. So here we go. Here's our top 5 books, and I'm going to give you a bonus one in a moment. Priest likes pop-up books. Awesome. So here they are. Drew Neiser's CMOS Periodic Table, Lewis Howe's The School of Greatness, Shell Israel, Lethal Generosity, Jay Baer's Hug Your Haters, and Brian Solis's X, The Experience When Business Meets Design. All gotta go. They're like Pokemon. You gotta collect them all now. And I told you there was a bonus book. Here it is. Just came out last month. This is my friend E. Brian Rose's new book, The Millionaire Within. EBR, as we know him, is the founder of JVZoo.com, an affiliate network that in just 3 years and change online has processed something like $170 million in transactions. And EBR's got a very colorful story to tell about how he got where he is. And some guy wrote the foreword for this book. I don't know. Maybe that's why I'm also eager to share it with you as a bonus. I had the privilege to write the foreword for The Millionaire Within. It is a hardcover. It's also autographed. And he says I'm his mentor. That makes me feel all warm and fuzzy. So congrats, EBR, on your new book. Congrats to all of you. Jay Baer, Lewis, Shell, Drew, and Brian on your new books. That is today's top 5 scope. And I encourage you to follow me wherever it is that you follow me for upcoming episodes of Top 5 Scope. Hashtag me on Twitter at JoelCom with Top 5 Scope to let me know if there's something you'd like to see me do a top 5 of. Got a whole long list of things that range everywhere from business and social media to personal development to things that I just find interesting like movies and television. Thank you for joining me here today. And with that, I'm going to say, for those of you that are watching live, it's Friday, so have an awesome weekend. And for those of you watching the replay, well, whatever day it is, have an awesome day today. Signing off the Triple Cast right now, starting with Meerkat. Catch you guys later. Bye, Meerkat. Here is the Meerkat, actually, right here. And then Facebook Live people, for watching. You guys are out. And last but not least, look at it. Robert Stern pops in at the last minute. He missed it. Hey, catch you next time on the Top 5 Scope. It's easy for me to say. Top 5 Scope. Down Periscope.